Okay, welcome to the stream. Hi again. To another day of discovering the tracks. You can probably see on the screen where we left off last night, and we left off on historic Spa with this Aston Martin DBR1, which is kind of classic. I'm going to take you straight to a look at where we left off because it was so cool. I've also upped my AI opponents a little because they was being a little easy at times, and mainly it's me that messes up on a track. So, but when I don't mess up, then it's good to have a little bit more competition. We're also trying something new with the sound. Hopefully it's working okay. I don't know yet. We'll soon find out. But you may get other noises. I don't know. Because I'm using the mic here in the Rift rather than using the studio mic. Because obviously when I turn this way or turn that way or whatever. But it does mean that I'm not quite sure of how the sound is going to come out yet. So if it's a bit of an issue, please say, "Oh no, it's a nightmare, do something," and I'll go, "Oh no, damn, stream thing," and stuff. But yeah, welcome to the stream anyway. I should get on with it. And of course, if you haven't subscribed, then do the subscription thing and the likes thing and the comments thing, and you can talk in chat and I can hear you. And you should be on there, and that's really cool. Right, let's get into Project Cars 2. And like I say, I'm going to start right here. I did try to actually do a foot cam earlier, but unfortunately, I think one of the USB leads that I use for that is just not right. So you can't see what the pedals are doing. The pedal work is, which is a bit of a shame. But do you really want to see my feet? Well, my socks. They're nice socks. They're okay socks. But, you know. Let's see how we do here, though. So, this is Historic Spa. Quite a sight. And we're here in the DBR1s. And basically these are, well, you can see, I think that's actually the fuel line that's running down there. And I think there's parts of fuel tank there. So this is basically sitting in amongst the fuel. So with these cars, if you were to have a crash, you are basically toast. Right, let's get this started. We're on a hill start. And we're from where? 6th place. Okay. A bit of torque steer on it there. We're going through already. I have set the cars up so that the AI is a bit more difficult now, but I don't know where's the point where they're going to start to get super hard, so we'll find out, I guess. And you just got to love the roar of this engine. I mean, this in VR really does hit it home. Oh, ho, ho. That feels fruity. By the way, tonight is a Saturday, and I actually have a nice fruity drink, which normally you shouldn't drink and drive, but this is VR, so that's okay. Don't do it in real life. You can in VR, and it can probably have some disastrous results in your driving anyway, but at least no one's gonna get hurt in VR. Wow, he took over me quick. And I'm going to take him over pretty quick too. Oh. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Oh, now they're starting to come. That's it, come at me. In the rear view mirror. We've only got one rear view mirror, it's the centre one. Oh, this feels dangerous. Oh, that's so close. That is so dangerous. Oh, 29's coming through. Into 5th gear. Oh. We're going to draft right up in behind him and straight past. These cars were really risking your life to drive like this. But wow, they're fantastic. Oh. Just hearing these motors is awesome. It's great. Come on. Back up into 5th. Oh. Oh, that back end. Keep it back under control. Oh, we got to be on the brakes. The brakes in these older cars are not exactly the best. Back down over the finish line. Would you look at this place as well? It wants to fight. It really does want to fight. Oh, I love it. Oh, no. That would have been me dead. That really would have been me dead. If the damage was turned on. Gonna. Drop the hammer on this thing. Come on, you beautiful machine. Oh, this just feels so dangerous. It's wonderful. Oh, that really does want to slip away. There's a 4-wheel sideways slip. We want to get up into drafting these guys. Blue one's closer, number 14. Oh, see the chaos that I've left behind. Bumps just in the road, just want to pull your steering a bit. Oh, he was daring. And I was daring her. Oh. Oh, truly incredible stuff. Back down to third, was losing the power there. Come on. Come on. Oh, it's sliding sideways. The back end wants to just fight you. Apparently I got a penalty there. I don't know why. I came onto the grass maybe. And we're coming back through to the finish. And would you look at that scenery? I've got pop in here, of course, because I'm not on the best of graphics cards. So yes, welcome to the channel if you've just joined. Please feel free to ask any questions, and my chatbot should be able to assign you a voice and let you express that question to me. And of course, if you're joining us after this has been recorded, then likes are appreciated, subscriptions, comments, whatever you like, that's cool. You know, obviously if you want to give a thumbs down, you can give a thumbs down as well. Sharing is always great as well. Right, so that's Historic Spa. That's a good track. It's a good fun track. Now, I didn't actually do straight up Spa, so we've had Historic Spa, which looks kind of like that, and this is the Spa as it is now. I've been tending to go obviously for I should do this one as well. How long is it? 4 miles compared to the 8.75, so it's about half the size. We should really compare this one. How does modern Spa as a GP compare to old Spa? And I guess we should update this a bit here. Now, I have actually got a new car set as well, because obviously you get DLC. I was going to explore some of the other cars later, but I like having cars that have when trying to get used to tracks, I like cars that are open top roadsters and racing cars where they're open top. just so that you can actually see more of the track and not have, say, more of the roof over you. It just feels like you can see more of what's going on around you. But I got some new DLC, the Japanese DLC, which was the only remaining DLC that I didn't get in the big season bundle with this game. So there are some new cars in here somewhere, like this one. So we've got two things here. We've got like this classic Honda Civic Type R, and then we've got a Honda 24 Concept, which really does put you out in the open. I think we're going to jump into this just because it's such an odd car, and we'll see how it drives in comparison to the GT version, because I have driven this car in Gran Turismo, and again my controllers are doing this where they set things off. It's kind of annoying, that, but here we go. Let's fit into that. So sequential on this, so I'm going to use the flappy paddles. I still have a manual clutch, so I can hold the clutch at the beginning. I did want to show you the footwork a bit on this, but unfortunately, like I say, the camera that I have for showing you the pedals, unfortunately I think there's cable problems, because it's cable or power issues, because it keeps on popping in and out and then didn't want to pop back in at all. So it's going to be the first time me using this car in this game. And as you can see, it's a very strange configuration, because we've got this whole bit of the car next to us here. We're out over the left-hand side in a Japanese car, so that feels completely wrong, because a Japanese car should be over that side. And you're totally exposed at the side of the car. So it's very, very, very weird. But we're going to start that anyway and see how it goes. So wow, you really do feel like you're very, very exposed to the track. It's like you're in a go-kart, more so than the Caterham that I'm used to driving. Oh, wow, all the downforce is non-existent. It's a track day car, so we've got other track day cars out here, but the downforce on that was just non-existent. Okay. Totally different look to this track than historic Spa. Same location, obviously, but it's changed a bit. It's not quite as charming. Though that's a nice view. Oh. Get under control. Oh, the back end on this car is really slippy. Like, seriously, the back end on this car feels really, really slippy. Yeah, it wanted to just wanted to go out there. Oh. So, okay, I didn't see that properly. So you've got to be very careful with the accelerator in this car. I've got a big fan blowing on me there from the side, so that's actually very good with this car. Ooh, wow, the grip is like so touchy with this car. I think I prefer Historic Spa. I definitely like Historic Spa over the newer Spa. Historic Spa definitely had a lot of character. There was great fun in those old cars. This is different flavour entirely. Though, of course, if I spent a lot more time on this track, I mean, it's certainly got some ascent and descent lines here. I may have made a miscalculation in trying one of the new cars. I should maybe redo this in the Caterham. Oh. It just feels, this car is making me feel on edge, like it's going to bite me at any second. Like there. Yeah, I think we should maybe try that again in a car I'm more used to. This is one thing at the end, it sort of always does that. So, yeah, I didn't do too good with that, did I? Best laid plans of mice and men. I'm sure the mice are saying, what have men got to do with it? I'm sure this one does as well. Let's see, Caterham. So we're going to try that with the Caterham. We've got a fair few tracks to get through, but we're coming closer to the end. I think there's about another 8 tracks to go. I just want to see how I feel about this track in a car that I actually know. Because there is a definite side to either learning a track or learning a car, because it's very much in the sim type vein of things. So if you're constantly in one type of car, you're going to get more and more used to that car, and it's the same tracks. If you're in the same car on a track, you'll get used to that. Switch car on the same track, it'll have a different feel to it, but then it's more about getting used to the car on that track rather than the track itself. Because you'll get different subtle changes in where you're going to brake, acceleration, speed into corners, and so on and so forth, what the car's biting points are going to be, and all sorts like that. Right, let's do this. Mister. They're a good bit more aggressive. This bit here is recognisable from the classic bit of Spa now. I messed up on the gears there though. And again. So this part here was from the classic Spa, and this is where it changes. Oh. The AI is certainly up. I upped its the AI by 10%. So the AI is definitely a good bit more challenging because they're already pulling away from me. Here the back of the car there, the tyres groaning a little as it's coming around through there. Oh ho, ho, ho. That was my fault.
That guy's Will VR says, hello.
Hey Will, how are you doing? I would say long time no see, but I've seen you around a couple of times today. Welcome back to the channel. You should find a spanner by your name, I think. Oh, come on.
That guy's Will VR says, I'm everywhere.
Yes, you are. And that's a good thing. Because that means that you're not nowhere. And it seems like I'm everywhere over this road at the moment. Oh. Oh, too much, too much, too much. Well, the more modern Spa means that I haven't done so well there. I definitely prefer classic Spa and the really old cars. They're awesome. Awesome, awesome fun. How's the sound, by the way? Hopefully it's okay, because I've tried something different with going through the Rift mic today. Oh, that's so close. This long straight. There's a lot of cars there that have got a good bit more grunt than this little 7. Tiny bit of opposite. So we're coming downhill. It really doesn't have the same grip on the steering. Oh, was this going sideways there? That was literally insane. That was kind of cool though. That was kind of cool. I have to admit, when you go sideways, it is kind of cool. Getting a little bit of a feel for this track, but I think I've maybe set the AI up a little bit smidge too high now, since they've all zoomed straight away from me. So you might want to set the AI down a little bit so that I can be a little bit more with the pack maybe. And over the finish line. Helps if I get the right gear. But how's your day been, Will? I know we've seen a few of the same streams. We've seen GT playing Bout of Blood with the little companion app, which is kind of good fun. Get to interact with everything. We liked that. Then, who was it that was just watching before? Who was playing the pinball? Begins with a J. He may come in. I don't know. But yeah, that wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. Yeah, I think I added you as a mod, but I can't tell from my display, so hopefully that is added. Anyhow, as always, we're going to move on to the next track and have a look at how many tracks we have left. So, not that many to go now. Look at this bar, this white bar there is almost at the bottom. So we've done historic, which is fantastic. That's definitely going on my favourites list. Then we've got Sugo. So Sportslanda, Sugo. And that's got quite a rise to it. I'm not going to make the same mistake of previous times and try and do this in a Japanese car, where it's questionable over my control of the car. So we're going to stick with Caterham. Nice little fun car to go around this track. Does that look familiar or not? I'm not sure
That guy's
where that is.
Says. A few wacky turns there.
Yeah. Oh, I was going to turn the AI down. Yeah. But there was a couple of sideways turns where you just... That opposite lock one, where coming around the corner with full on, you know, almost that good amount of lock, and the you know, it's a shame you don't actually have... I couldn't get my... pedal cam to stay stable working, so I think it's actually due to a USB cable.
Says, you can take the challenge.
I can take the challenge, maybe, but I don't know yet. Let's see. So Sportslanda Sugo. No, so as always, I did want to add that pedal cam I'll try and sort out a pedal cam, the issues with the pedal cam, hopefully. Always trying to add a little bit more to the stream and to the videos in general. Let's go through that. There we go. Is the right-hander coming up? Okay. Oh, this is an interesting track, actually. This feels like it could be very good for these little club day cars. Oh, I forced him out there. He's not going to like me for that. It's mostly in third, this. Oh, I like this corner. This is good. That Expo. You're mine, Expo. And we're back over the start line again. Oh, I like this track. Oh, that Expo's trying to get on me. Oh, this is good. Oh, no, no, almost lost it there. And we take them. Yeah, we got out that corner nice. Oh, and on the brake. Back end wanting to slip a bit there. That is beautiful. Oh, I like this track. Yeah, definitely like this track. This is a fun little track, this one. Come on. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're definitely going to be racing on this one. I think I did okay. I think I did okay there. Where did I start? I don't know if I started in 12th. It was right near the back of the pack. Let's have a quick look at the replay, and we can tell then. Yeah, no, I started in 13th. So we can see me coming in. Haven't done the replays like this, and it's really cool actually to have this as a replay. I would actually like to be able to move yourself around the car, though I can understand a lot of people might get a bit sick with that. But it's like you've got a, you know, it's like you're a drone view behind the car here. Is there... That is cool. Anyhow, let's get on with it. So, Sugo gets a thumbs up for me. Definite thumbs up for me, that track. And I didn't really mess up big on that track as well. Even though, yes, I am drinking. So don't do this when you're actually going to drive, because it's no good. But it's a Saturday. We feel like having a little bit of a drink. So it's VR. Drinking and driving in VR, nobody gets hurt. Drinking and driving in real life, just don't do it. Not worth it. This has been a public service announcement from South Ketchup. Okay, so we've got Texas Motor Speedways, oval tracks. Yeah, okay, we've got like a road course there and an infield course. Should we do that one? See, with the speedways, I'm always sort of like, this does have an infield section, but we'll do this one because I haven't done any of the other circuit-based ones. Though this bit is just the infield bit, so that's probably the better bit to do. We can do that bit. Okay. This is Texas. Could be interesting. Possibly. All right-handers, basically, apart from, well, right-handers, no, right-hander, then we come a curve to the left, and there's a right-hander and a right-hander. Which is typical of the sort of, you know, American tracks, in general, the indie tracks and stuff, where they're predominantly one direction. Okay, where are we starting? We're starting in 10th. Not as though it matters where we end up. It's a good start, reasonable start anyway. Second gear for this first right then. Oh. It's a lot tighter than I was thinking it was going to be. It's a lot tighter than I was thinking it was going to be. End coming out there.
VR says, I've been wanting to try out Project Cars in VR for a while, but I wonder if they're any good without the wheel.
I haven't tried it without a wheel, and the feedback in this is a lot nicer with the wheel, and I do find that some of the cars, the back ends really do go quick, or it's a little harder to control, or there's a bit more torque steer in some places and things like that, and I don't know how that's going to translate over to controller. I think with racing driver, you know, racing games in general,
VR says, I don't blame you for not trying it without the wheel.
Because it's one of those things with race games. I mean, I do play Gran Turismo on flat screen without the wheel quite often, just to get dailies done. So if I want to just get like, you know, see if I can win a new car for getting my mileage complete, I will quite often just pick up the controller, do a couple of these, you know, single player content stuff, get the mileage point out of the way with a controller, but the controller's a lot more manageable in Gran Turismo than I can imagine here is going to be a little less so. But, you know, I could be wrong on that. But that was actually quite a pleasant little track, actually. That's quite fun for
that guy's
smaller cars.
Says, I'll try it out if the game ever goes on sale for dirt cheap. Tongue out.
Yeah. Right, what have we got? So, we're still in America. Oh, this looks quite interesting, actually. So, Watkins Glen International GP. 11 turns. Let's see this one. So the infield of that other speedway, that Texas Speedway,
that guy's wheel
was actually quite cool.
Says, the first game, of course. I doubt this will go on sale anytime soon for cheap.
Yeah, it's a big game. But I got it in sale because of the Steam sale. So this was in the Steam sale and was like, I think, what did I get it at? Oh, I got basically the whole bundle where you have this and the Season Pass. And I think it was about 45 to 50% off. So I was sort of like, yeah, I've got it. I've also got the first one in that sale, which I haven't played at all yet. Because I've got the second one, and I thought, well, I'll go straight into the second one. And haven't got through the tiniest amount of the second.
The Steam sales are too good to be true. My wallet cannot handle it.
Yeah, I know how you feel on that one. I'm actually pretty cautious with some of the sales when it comes to Steam sales and stuff like that. One of my friends, Just Playing Games, who's got a link, who does a lot more of the flight sim stuff, is actually a colleague of mine as well. And his Steam account has a huge, and I do mean a huge backlog of games that he's got to get through, because come Steam sales, it's like, yes, want that, because he also likes his retro gaming as well, which of course is a big flavour for a lot of games now as well. Right, anyhow, we should be moving on this as well while we're talking. So yeah, I can understand that.
VR says, yeah, I do limit myself on those sales though.
Yeah, you have to, I think, because otherwise you're just going to try and get everything, and it's like, what can I actually get through playing? That's where I've got to, because I've still got games that are in back catalogue from VR games. I've got a big catalogue of PSVR games. And the catalogue on the PC side is also growing a little bit. And of course there's some games that I've got both on PC and on... Oh! Come on. Right, that was a big mistake.
VR says, I don't think I'll ever complete my PSVR back catalogue.
Tell me about it. I've still got to finish Resident Evil 7. And then there's the DLC for it as well. And that stuff is obviously a bit scary. And then you've got Skyrim VR, which I've also, I actually gave to a friend of mine who got the PSVR, same person, just playing games. He got a PSVR recently, and I gave him some of my physical discs to try out, and I also gave him some copies permanently, because I've also obviously got Skyrim VR on the PC as well now, and in comparison, the PC side of Skyrim VR has that extra clarity and so on and so forth that the PSVR can't actually compete with in those terms. So and also the fact that the controllers on the PC actually have thumbsticks, which makes it brilliant. But yeah, even just a game like Skyrim, of course, you could spend all of your time on just Skyrim, just the same as a game like this. You could spend all of your time racing around racetracks. Oh. Watch out for that curb. Note to self, watch out for that curb. Not a friendly curb. Am I catching up yet? I saw a peak of them in the distance. Yeah, there they are. Yeah, come on. Bit of opposite lock there. I dropped the gears down too early on that. That was a mistake. Again, the curbs on this track seem to be a little bit on the slippy side. I think someone's been adding some soap onto them or something, you know? Just making them that extra bit slippy. Yeah, if I hadn't messed up, that's another good one actually. For your smaller cars that got a bit of sideways drift to them, I think this is a good track too. Oh, let's see. So yeah, that was definitely a nice little track actually. GP version. Obviously there's a load more. I'm not going on to the rallycross because that is a totally different car class. And Willow Springs, yes, we can do some Willow Springs, but which version do we want to do? We've got International Raceway or Willow Springs Horse Thief Mile, which this is fantastic because obviously Willow Springs is a part of GT as well. I usually prefer actually we should do both. I think I should do both in this case. We're almost at the end. We've got 1, 2 more after this. So I'm actually going to do both of the Willow Springs for the comparison because these are tracks that I'm somewhat used to. I'm not too good at them, I do have to admit, because the long curve, the green curve there, is a little different.
Says, hey cool, the best way to enjoy driving is drinking a cold beer. Cheers.
Yes. No, the best way to enjoy driving in VR is with a cool beer. In real life, no. But in VR, we're okay. In VR, no one gets hurt. Apart from my pride when I come last. In real life, we don't do that. But while in VR, having a bit of a laugh in a game, okay. But yeah, driving in real life, no. VR, keep it to the VR. And that's actually a cider. Just pointing that one out. But yeah, yeah, drinking and driving in real life, no. Drinking and driving in VR, why not? We can show exactly in VR why you should never ever drink in real life and drive. Right, Willow Springs. In behind Aston Martin there. Oh, somebody's hit some cones. You see them flying. Welcome to the channel, by the way.
You're right, but it's a game, so have some fun. Don't get sick.
We won't be getting sick, no worries. If I can handle flying spaceships and drinking at the same time, I can handle driving a car in VR while doing the same. Though I may lose. Opposite lock. Here we go. This is where the difference is between driving in... driving this track in Gran Turismo and Project Cars come in. I almost ran myself off the track there. Oh.
Roma 7000 says, you can handle it all if you have 8 arms.
Yeah. All sideways. Over to the right. Oh, I got him with my wheels there. That's a dodgy corner sometimes. And we should be back over to the left. This track feels more open and longer in Project Cars than it does in Gran Turismo. It feels a little bit shorter in Gran Turismo, I think. The corners don't feel as fast in Gran Turismo as they do here. I don't think we've done too bad there. The scenery, of course, in this game is pretty good. Though I'm on low settings, that's something that has to be said. And I think we're going to just say, cheers, Roma. And just a reminder to people, if you're enjoying the stream as well, hit the like, share, Subscribe if you're not subscribed.
Says, cheers.
You having one, Roma? Nice drink on this bank holiday weekend. That's good fun. Now we're going to do the shorter track that's got a lot more bends to it. Nice and climby. So here we go. Horse Thief Mile. Nice big climb there. And then down and curve, 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 around and up. So I'm just doing two. We're almost at the end. I mean, this is the 4th stream in the series. And I haven't been giving this treatment to every track where I actually do multiple versions of each track. But it's taken me 4 entire streams to get close to the end here of going through all the tracks. So, definitely an impressive game.
Try the Nordschleife with the Sauber C9.
Okay, we're going to get to the Nordschleife we've done a few times. I want to get to the end of the list. So there's about another 2 more tracks to go after this one. And then we'll hit the Nordschleife with that car suggestion. I'm guessing you've gone with a car, Sauber. Yeah, Sauber C9. Yeah, basically a scary car that's going to make me go, oh my god, and you're going to witness me probably crashing quite greatly. But let's get this on. We're on, where are we? We're in 8th place, next to a nice Aston Martin there. And the Expos. Somebody shunted me up. Oh! He's aggressive. Oh, he's aggressive. Ah. Oh, feel the elevation in this. Oh, you really feel the height of this road. I thought you felt it in Gran Turismo, but wow, you really... Now, come on, get on the road. Yeah, you really, really feel how high up this is in here. That is so cool. Look at that climb, and we're off again. Got to figure out where that is in here. Just the height elevation as you come up over there is incredible. That is brilliant. That is, this track in Project Cars 2 has got Gran Turismo licked. Oh, if I'm looking for some oh wow moments, that was definitely one of them. Come on. Oh, touching the edges there. Oh, I like that. So we started, was it in 10th? We gained 1 place. That's not too bad though. Right. So that was Willow Spoons. We've only got 1, 2. So we've got 2 tracks. And they've only got single variants. And then we shall go to the Nordschleife and Nordschleife or the full course? Just the Nordschleife or the full course of the Nuremberg? And we'll try the Sauber out. But here we are in China. Okay. Let's give it a go. Oh. Right.
Roma 7000 says, the Nordschleife, not both together.
Okay, just the Nordschleife. Okay, cool. We shall do that. Right, where are we starting? We're starting in 8th. First time I've done this track, full stop. I haven't played this track in any other games. So, yeah. Nice kind of stadium build. We've got some Caterhams, Expos, Aston Martins. Okay, let's get this on. This is the amazing thing in VR. When you've got all the cars at the side of you, that's what really... Ooh. I want to start that one again. Sorry, I'm going to start that one again. Because... Oh, not resume, I want to start that one again. Because I was sort of like, that was feeling good though. That was a good place. And, yeah. It's so incredible when you actually have this full field in VR. That's better. Gave him a bit of a... Ooh! Somebody tapped me, I'm going to tap somebody back. Not their fault, but... No, get off the grass! Wow, he was risky. That was aggressive. He was really, really going for it there. I'm surprised he didn't come off. Don't want to touch the grass there, otherwise I'll be off. Could have gone down to second there, I think. Oh, it's a good job I don't have the damage turn on, otherwise race over. We're just learning, having a bit of fun. Oh, on the grass. Okay, we're back on it. We didn't lose much time there. Of course, we want the green guide arrows to be red for as long as possible until when we need them to be green. Because otherwise we've... So I broke too early there, basically. Could have been pushed that a little bit harder, but then you got that risk of the back end coming out. Yeah, that's a decent track. Itchy nose. Okay. So, we are liking that track. It's not a bad track. Handy tip for anybody that's new to...
says, well done, zoom high is not that easy.
It's a nice track. Yeah, if you touch... I get the feeling if you touch some of the other bits of the curbs, it's going to come out.
Says, cheers.
Cheers, indeed. Little tip for anybody who hasn't tried VR. Getting drinks and keeping hydrated is a good thing in VR. And one very handy thing about bottles of beer and as such is a long neck, because then you don't have to worry about taking the headset off. We wasn't going back into Zuha. If that's how you pronounce it. It's how Google has pronounced it. So it shall be for now, but I have it won't be pronounced that way. I can't remember my Mandarin good enough. But we're going to Zolder in Germany. Belgium even. Sorry, not Germany, Belgium. Sorry, Belgium. Sorry, Germany. Sorry, Zolder. So this is the final one. The final track that we're looking at. But we are going to obviously do the Nordschleife, and we're going to try out that Sauber. And then I'm going to see about doing a tiny bit of a roundup of what I've found to be some of my favourites so far, if I can remember the ones that I really, 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 really liked. Okay, so let's try it. One thing I do have to note, actually, is when you play sims like this for quite a while, even though my seat is actually generally quite good, and I can do the relax back, when you're playing driving games, you do feel a lot in your back. So, you know, bear that in mind with the race sims. Okay, so the cheap seats over there, the expensive ones over there. We can tell the difference because they're not wearing suits and they are wearing suits. Okay, we're ready for this. Oh, we're out in front. We've got a good start. Left-hander. Very wide track. Some big windmills here. Those are very big windmills indeed. Oh. Now we've got some other cars coming up behind us. Oh. Oh. The back end wanted to come up over there. I almost messed that up. There's some serious corrective measures that had to be taken there. Sliding sideways a bit there. Just going green at the last second. That's what I like to see. And it's just going green at the last second for guides to this, not people's environmental policies. Just want to put that out there. All right on the edge. Can feel that left hand wheels wanting to go as we're sliding a little sideways. Oh, ho, 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 ho. And stalled. Come on. Do you think anyone noticed? He's not gonna like me. I end up forcing him off the track and then stopping getting back on the track. I didn't save it again this time. So these are the points you've got to learn about a track. No, you really do need to slow down. Where you're pushing it a little bit too much. Oh, there's a rough patch there, isn't there? That gets the gears rattling.
The Aston is stronger.
Yeah, he is. But fortunately I have damage turned off. Otherwise I would be... Actually I would have died at a historic spa. In a fireball. Yeah, it's not a bad little track as well. Right. So basically, to round out, Project Cars 2 has a heap ton of tracks. I mean a heap ton of tracks, because when we look up this list, some of these tracks have 2, 3, 4 or even 5 variants. Which is crazy. I mean, that is
Roma
crazy.
Says, if you have damage on, you will die in virtual reality.
Yes. Yes. You'll die in virtual reality and be respawned. It's kind of handy. In the real world, you don't really feel it as much. You just feel it in that alternate reality where you go, I've been respawned! It's a bit like reincarnation, but more instantaneous. This is the good thing about virtual reality. When you die in virtual reality, you are reincarnated. And faster than in the real world. Apparently. Don't quote me on that. Unless you feel like it, because it's a ridiculous quote, but I kind of enjoy that as a quote, actually. Right, so, Nuremberg, Nordschleife, car, Sauber, was it Sauber you're saying? Which manufacturer? Which manufacturer were we looking for?
Roma 7000 says, "So now, concentrate. Thank you for doing it for me, Sauber C9.
Sauber C9. Who does make the Sauber C9? Because that's not there. As a manufacturer, Sauber is not there. But C9 is going to be... which dude? Let's see. Voltage... Which manufacturer is that?
Roma 7000 says, "It is Mercedes."
Ah, Mercedes. Okay. Should have known that.
Great Tantrum says, "Hello Salsa. Roma 7000.
Hey, Great Tantrum.
Go to S."
It's not under... It's Mercedes-Benz. There we go. There's the Sauber. We've got two of them. We've got a straight-up C9, and then we've got a limited. What's the difference? Downforce. So the limited version... does that have more downforce or less downforce? Ooh. Do we want the straight-up C9 or the C9 LM? I'm guessing the straight-up C9 is actually going to have more downforce in the rear. Possibly. Although it's going to be closer. So that might be worse. I'm not sure. Ooh. We'll go with the straight-up C9 over the LM, I think.
Roma 7000 says, "The difference is the Le Mans version."
Yeah. I think we'll go with the C9. I think the Le Mans will probably be a lower...
Roma 7000 says, "Take the short one."
Yeah, the C9. Because, yeah, I think the Le Mans is obviously a bit flatter. So it's going to have less downforce for the longer straights on some of that. And I've done nothing with this car in the past. It's a 5-speed H pattern. I've got full manual. I don't have any drive assists on. We should be doing that. Yep, cool. By the way, again, hello, Great Tantrum. Great Tantrum has his own YouTube channel as well, so if you want something else to see as well,
"Wish
there's
you
that.
lots of fun. Enjoy."
that seems like a loaded one. I'm gonna turn the guides off for this as well. Let's make this authentic, okay? We're gonna go for the authenticity. Oh, would you look at this? This is what I love about driving cars in VR as well. All the interiors, the differences. It's like...
Great Tantrum says, thank you for plugging me in salsa. Open mouth smile.
Welcome, sir. Quite welcome. We want this to be off. And then we go back to there. I want helmet cam on, so oh, my right battery for my touch controller is low. Oh well, that's okay. Just I don't want it warning me all the time, so I'm going to remove the battery for now. If I need it, I can put it back in for a little while, and there's spare batteries over there. Right, so we've got helmet cam on. We want that ultimate reenactment. There's none of the... Oh, look, I can see myself. No, it's somebody else. This should be interesting. Right, let's do this. Oh, I can feel the power in this one. Oh, this is a monster. Oh, this is a real monster. Somebody bumped into the back of me there. And this is where it gets really dangerous. Up into fifth. Off the gas a little. And then hard on the brake. Third. Second. Back on it. Oh, God.
Great Tantrum says, love this track.
Oh, no. Oh, wow. Oh, we hit the windscreen wiper. Where's the windscreen wiper gone? I kind of want to start that again. I feel the pain of. I want to do that again. I'm going to restart that again. I need to do that. That is. Whew, that's a good car. It's a monster, but it's not too out of control. That's actually quite a nice choice in car. Thank you, sir. Oh. Actually, I'm going to swap the battery around for the left battery. Because occasionally if I want to look back at chat, because I was...
Roma 7000 says, try again.
Yeah, I'm going to on this one. Definitely. Yeah, Great Tantrum. Who doesn't love the Nordschleifer? Especially when you're sitting in a monster of a car with the full helmet view on and no track guides. And I turned the AI up, so the AI is now on 70% as opposed to the 60 that I've had it on previously. Oh, no. I said it was easy to drive. It's not. It's a monster. I got that wrong. I didn't control it enough. Got the launch kind of right, and then just...
Great tantrum, says. I wish this came out for PSVR, but have this for GT Sport.
Yes. Though it is that addition of having... And straight away, oh no. I'm going to have to concentrate on this one. Right, I'm going to do one without me talking for a moment. I'm sorry. Because I've got some pride going here on the line. Even though I'm doing this while drinking. We can do this. Right, we got clutches in, brakes down, foot on the accelerator.
Roma 7000 says, it's a beast. Don't worry, Dotting. Now we are all be quiet. Great tantrum says, yeah, this track demands your attention. D.
Wow, they're brave. All the way up into 5th gear. Oh no 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 no. One more try. I've got to. And I keep on pressing the wrong button. Right, we're going to do this one. I've got it now. I know I do. Right. Come on. That guy was being aggressive. This is where I get very scared. Oh, threaded the needle there. Yes! Come on. That was so close. I left that braking to the last minute. Oh, I always have problems with that corner. Almost lost it there. So close to losing it with this car. It's crazy. Oh no, 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 no. Oh. Oh, I've got some sound clipping going on in my headphones, unfortunately. I don't know if you guys can hear the popping. This game sometimes does that. Whoa, dude. Over to the left, cross to the right, coming up to the carousel. Oh, 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 too much. I'm not sure where the braking is with this car. We're not starting again. Oh, that sounds like something that broke. Oh. Right. We're so close there. We'll continue. And this, of course, is carousel. Up and over. Oh. Shame we're not in the running anymore. But the visibility in this car is actually surprisingly good. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh, I forgot about that one. No. Okay. We're not doing that well, but pride on the line, have to go finish it. That was the wrong gear. This is definitely one that I'm going to come back and use as a bit of a challenge. Right, we should be over the right hand side here. Coming up to this turn. 308 kilometers an hour. Into the turn. Still full on the gas. 312. Off the gas. Braking hard. Down into second. And across the finish line, we're only going to do the one lap on this one. But wow. Wow.
Roma 7000 says, "Thank you for fulfilling my wish. It's a hard combination, dot and great sound of this car. Good night."
Oh, thank you. No, that was a good. I'm going to take that one as a bit of a personal challenge.
"I can't wait to see how advanced this game will look on your new RTX 2080 Ti."
Oh, yeah, I can't wait to see that as well. I'm going to love just turning the settings up. And I mean, check this out as well, yeah? So, we can actually turn the lights on in here as well. So, that's something we should possibly do. Now, that was hard enough. Let's try something out. I think we're going to try this one more time. Now, this may just be the drink talking, but I think perhaps the time of day could do with a change. 10 o'clock at night? I think that's a good time, don't you?
Roma 7000 says, "Your beer is warm."
Oh no, it's okay. It's cider. It's alright. And it's sitting by the fan. Right. So, the Nordschleifer in a Mercedes Sauber C9 at night. No driving aids, no nothing like that, no extra guides. This should be interesting. I didn't do too well. I thought I did okay. I did okay on that last run, but
says, "Turn on weather."
yeah, one step at a time, okay? One step at a time. And plus, the weather, I think the weather could actually kill my system as well. I mean, particle effects and everything else. I think it's going to just kill the frame rate a little bit too much. Right.
Great Tantrum says, "Lol."
Okay, here we go.
Roma 7000 says, "So if you drive this at night, you can immediately close your eyes."
Well, no, you can turn the lights off. Oh. This is hurting the frame rate a lot. As well. Oh.
Great tantrum.
It's okay, there wasn't any Mr. Hanky there. Did you see that? No. Yeah. You can sit here in the dark. Oh, look, there's some nice stars out. That was crazy. That is insane. There we go. We'll do one more start on that. And we'll call that one a night. But we won't finish the stream. Oh, that is something else. Oh, ho, 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 ho. I said one more, I was lying. Where are they taking me? I messed up. I messed up. Right, that was me definitely messing up. The first couple of corners is the bit that's really scary in this game. Oh. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, we're back in it.
Great tantrum, says. Are you buying a new processor too?
No, I'm not buying a new processor. The processor's fine, actually. In terms of what's going on there. Not the most up-to-date, but it's not bad. When I got it, it was very, very good. It's got 6 cores in the processor, so that's helpful. Oh. It's scary seeing those lights in behind you in the mirror. I forgot about things.
Great tantrum, says. I am amazed how well Dirt Rally and GT Sport works on PSVR.
Oh, they do. Dirt Rally is another one of those games that is truly amazing. Right, I need to focus there a little bit. Oh, they even put reflections of the lights in your helmet. Oh, touching that curb was not a good idea. Let's see if we can make this without destroying the car this time. Not the cleanest go through carousel. Oh yeah. No, 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 no. I thought yes, no. Oh, he was on two wheels there. On the brake hard. Oh, I looked in the mirror and he scared me. Oh, I needed to brake harder there. Don't want to lose another point. Second carousel. Oh, no, 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 no. I think that's it for the Starry Night. Wow. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Lights out. That is nuts. Okay. Oh, boy. Catch up with the chat there. I lost a lot of the chat, sorry.
Great Tantrum says, good job.
Thank you, sir. No, yeah, Dirt Rally and GT Sport, they are pretty damn incredible on the PlayStation. Of course, you do have some extras if you've got the PlayStation Pro when it comes to Drive Club and Gran Turismo in terms of the detail that you see. In fact, with Dirt Rally on the Pro is one of the most noticeable differences of pretty much any game, because in the OG version of Dirt Rally, the windscreen isn't in fact there as an effects layer. Whereas on the Pro version you get all the rain and the snow and the dirt and the reflections from the trees and all of that stuff is there. So the windscreen is there and it can crack and all that stuff on the Pro, which you don't get on the original PS4. So, yeah, if you're a big Dirt Rally fan and you've got a PSVR, that's the extra that you get given with the you get from having the Pro. Of course, with driving games, I do think the steering wheel adds so much to VR.
Pro open mouth smile. Great Tantrum says, love my Pro.
Yeah, dude. It was a very good purchase. 1 second. Is that going to sort my crackles out? occasionally, because these speakers are integrated, you can get crackles in certain games and things, and sometimes the screw that holds them in comes loose, and when it comes loose, you can lose sound, and it's always this side for me that does that. So good side, bad side about having integrated sound. Though the quality of these is really good, there are headsets out there that do have much better sound.
I never heard any audio glitches.
Yeah, I'm getting crackles. Sometimes I'm unsure whether, like I say, it's the headset that's doing something, but if you restart stuff, they go away generally, so I guess it's something else that goes on. Anyhow, we're going to go to, first of all, let me change the time of day. And we're going to take a look at some of what I think is more my favourites. So I want to revisit some stuff. And we're going to try some different cars out. So let's see. From the top, there's like, basically there's no way that I can't love these two tracks. Absolutely have to love these two tracks. Actually, we're in a good car to try this track out in, because this should be incredible. Yeah? So, we all know what this is. This is basically Monaco.
Great Tantrum says, what is California Highway?
California Highway. Oh, yeah. The California Highway one. This one here. This is great. And you go over a bridge and everything. That is one of my other ones. So, point to point. Really good fun. We are going to take a look at that one. First off, Monaco, because it's Monaco.
Says, oh, that looks great.
Yeah, we're going to do that one. We're going to do that one, for sure. I am liking this car, though. But it's a bit closed in. So what we're going to do is we're going to take another car that I really enjoyed from the other day, and I thought was amazing. I am finding some of the older cars to be really, truly great fun to drive in this game. Some of the newer ones are just a little bit too, oh my god. And there are some that are a bit different, but I mean, actually, with this track, what we should be taking out is kind of more of an equivalent of something else. We should be taking something like, oh my word, you see this thing. What we should be taking out is something like, radical, this. Formula X, because this will be as close to an F1 as we're going to get in here. Absolute monster of a car for a monster of a track. So we'll do it. We'll give that a go, and I know I'm not up to this car yet. I am nowhere near on level with that car. Not on level with the previous car either, but hey. This calls for a drink. Right, because we're also revisiting, I'm going to turn the helmet cam off.
That guy's real VR says, I gotta get a wheel, I just have to.
Dude, if you are looking on wheels and such, I do, 1 second, there we go. Right. So, if you're going to get a wheel, I do recommend the Logitech if you're on a budget, because you can get these for about 150 quid. Generally, they do go down to that. The lowest I've ever seen them was at 130, which was a Black Friday sale. They're not as strong as the Thrustmasters, but they are very much, if you take a look at the spec of the G29 wheel versus a T300 wheel, they have some very similar specs, but the pedals this comes with is much nicer, and the T300 is going to cost you a hell of a lot more. And then it's only if you get the right one with the right pedal set, because otherwise you'd be replacing the pedals, and the pedals will cost you the same amount as a wheel. And then you look at the gear shift. If you want a gear shift, the Thrustmaster gear shift is undoubtedly a better gear shift, but the price is a huge difference. So you've got like £35 for this gear shift. Granted, I do have a special mod in this, which with replacement mod as well, that I got sent over from Italy, that cost 20 quid, to make it feel more clicky and realistic and better. But I think for value for money, for features, the LG 29s, the G29s from Logitech are a good buy. But yeah, driving in VR, steering wheels just add such an amount to the experience. Right, but we are going to do this, which I am really ill prepared for. I don't think they were having a bad day after they, a good day after they met me. Wow, the carnage! We'll restart that. We'll restart that, and I'll get my head back into it. We'll restart that one. Wow, that was just. This is the start of drinking and driving. What it does to you.
Great tantrum, says. Brutal.
I'm stuck sideways, and they're just forcing me around. Okay, we'll do one more restart before going. We'll do it in a lesser car, okay? Because that is insane, though. You know I'm going to be coming back and getting to that level at some point where I can actually drive around this in a car like this. It's like, you know, one of those things that you wouldn't be able to kind of express too well with words. Apparently I crossed the pit lane. Oh! It's another one where that second gear is a killer. You have to watch out at the end of this because you've got a chicane. I got another boo-boo there.
Great tantrum, says, I've known many chicanes long.
Last time round, 15 now, and on the back stuff.
Ah! Did you see what I did to the go behind? Right. Oh. Did you see the marina? As I was going past very slowly. Oh, that is brutal. Oh. But Monaco, I mean, come on.
Great
This-
tantrum, says, awesome track.
Yeah, yeah. Right. From this one, moving on to something else. So, Azure Coast. So this is a point-to-point. We're going to change out of this car. We're going to do something a little bit more classic with this. We're going to open top car again. I enjoyed this car from the other day, so, and look at this thing. It's just beautiful. It truly is beautiful. In a futuristic, retro, Scooby-Doo kind of fashion. I mean, it's like, oh, what do you call it? The bananas as well. It's kind of got that whole, late 60s, early 70s feel to it, where you're sort of like, it's Scooby-Doo, it's the bananas. It's fantastic. I love it. So here we go. Oh, 6 in the morning. Oh, what? Did I do 6 in the morning? No? Oh, okay. No, it's okay. I thought 6 in the morning. It's 6 minutes 46 is the world record. So, 95 turns, and look at this already. We're going to have a field full of amazing classic cars to drive against. And we're in this crazy car that has one mirror over here and a ton of power. So basically, this is a straight up, real world street race track. And what's better on a street race than some nice classic cars? And look at the scenery. I can't wait till we have a better graphics card to show this off, because contact. I looked to there to see the mirror up this side. There's no mirror there. Hello, Mr. Ferrari. Look at those ships. This is one of those when you've got the graphics card for it, you could go into time trial and just go look at some of the views, because some of the views in this game are spectacular. I mean, look at that. Just kept that together. This sound of this car as well. It sounds like it looks. It's like retro futuristic.
Great tantrum, says. Now this is the real virtual racing.
This one sometimes spits fire out of the back, I tell you. I'm not sure what make that is. Is it a Porsche as well? I think it might be a Porsche as well. A Porsche as well. Oh, the speed. Look at this. It's in... Oh no. I can hear my wheels locking up there. Oh ho ho! Using him as a brake sometimes here. can see the spare
Great
tyre in the
tantrum, says.
back of that.
Look at the beautiful wall.
Oh, we jumped there. Ah, the back of the car came up. Look at this. Ooh. Penalty. Nice little bit of water down here as well, river. I mean, it's just amazing. Oh. It just... Oh. Boom. Bang, straight into me. You can feel the cars going boom, boom, boom. Oh, it's amazing, dude. That is just awesome. Oh, look at that. Alright. So,
tantrum.
yeah.
Great job.
It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. And, you know, this, like I say, this is the low res settings. Everything is on low here. So, what this will be like with the full on deal is just absolutely mind blowing. Right, next up, we're going to
Number
Scotland.
10 says, talent, talentless X.
Yeah, yeah. But hey, this Scotland, it's a nice. I think it's this one. Is it this one? Yeah, this is it.
Iron Hewish says, cool.
So this is Scotland, nice little track. We're gonna step back because I think this track goes for something smaller. Right, so I'm gonna go back into the Caterham with this one because this type of track is great as a little road circuit. Really suits the little car where it can be thrown around a good bit. So it's kind of really nice like that. By the way, people,
says Brannock is nice track.
Yeah, Brannock is a very nice track. I do think it is particularly well suited to the smaller little cars where they're a little skittish and you can try and take a bit control of them. So at the point where we're at the moment, I've actually got to the end of my list and
I gotta go, buddy. Have fun.
Take care, Great Tantrum. Thanks again for joining. And anybody who hasn't seen Great Tantrum's channel as well, he's got a YouTube channel as well, so take a look over there.
Caterham 7, my favourite car.
It's a wonderful little car. Just reminders to people, of course, as well. If new to the channel, then please like, subscribe, take a look at some of the other content. I've actually got to the end of the track list, and I'm going over some of my favourites and visiting them with some other cars as well. So this one in Scotland, I think, is really great for these smaller type of cars where they've got an open feel to them. I like the open feel with some of these cars anyway, but something like the Caterham 7, where you can actually slide it a bit around the corners and you can be a little loose with it. It has a wonderful feel to it, especially in VR. It really does get you there, and you do go, yes. So, where am I? I'm in 5th. I never know which way, where I'm going to start off, because we're starting from a random place in the pack. So, here we go. And I mean, what a view. It's another track that, if you like searching for a view, it's good, because you could go into time trial on here and just search for where the nice looking views are.
Hank Nyan Hewish says, my top car and track.
It's nice with those little cut down parts where you can just feel the back end coming down. I can understand why you like it, mate. I definitely do. Car wanting to struggle away. Oh, did you see that? Oh, a little jump there. Oh, he pushed me. We just managed to keep that there. And we're so high up again, getting this elevation, and then we're down on this down straight section. Oh, ho, ho. Across this lovely bridge. It's just so pretty and picturesque. and the track is just this nice width for this type of car. And oh, to think this is the low settings for this game because of my graphics cards currently, it's just still stunning.
Okay, last lap now. Hold it together. You might get some heat from the guy behind. He's still pushing hard. Don't let him pass. Keep on into the flag.
I made a bit of a boo-boo there. Gotta be gingerly with that accelerator around here. Oh, he's trying to force me off. He manages it. Damn you, sir. Damn you. Oh. And I stalled it and held them all up. That's funny. One of the things I do love about the Caterham is when you do that, it's so quick to spin it around. Quick little donut and it's back there. Oh, the jumps. Got a dodgy right-hander coming up somewhere here, or left-hander even. No, this is the dodgy left-hander. And then we're going to be over to the left, thread this needle. Right there by the pub. And then we've got another dodgy third left. Back end wants to come out. It's so lively on this track. There's yes, if you're in Scotland, this is definitely a place to visit. Oh, look at that. There's a load of birds up there. Oh, we can see the first place guy. Oh. That was a jump. The back end wanted to really kick out there like a donkey it did. Just feather that gas gently. Come on. Oh.
Would love to race with you, Caterham 7 on this track.
Oh. It'd be awesome. If you're on, this is on the Steam version. This is on the Steam version. If you are on, then yeah, why not? If not, then search for me on Steam. My username is SauceKetchup, and just say about Project Cars 2 VR racing, so that I know they're on about Project Cars 2 and racing.
Hank Nyan Hewish says, I have Steam.
Cool. So yeah, if you want to have a race at some point, that would be pretty damn cool. So yeah, I am on there online, and that would be a cool race. I haven't actually set up an online race in this yet. I'm quite amateurish, but I have fun with it. And at the moment, well, we're also drinking and driving, which you can only do in VR, not in real life. Just saying. Right. Excuse me, just sorting something. Okay, let's get back to what I see as the favourite, but this is just an amazing place, and I do recommend a little car like this is awesome on this track. Something that you can skid around a little bit, get a bit of sideways play. It's perfect for a little Scottish street like this, little street track like this, so lovely. And maybe possibly having some online races with people there soon. Other tracks that I really do like, so I can never pronounce this, so forgive me on not trying to say that, because I know I mess up the pronunciation of Scottish towns, full stop. And I'm part Scottish. Right, the next one is actually, yeah, I do like this track as well. Not as much as some others, though. What is great fun, again, is another road track. I really have been enjoying the road tracks, though also somewhere like this as well, Cadwell Park. This is quite good as well.
Hewish says, I try to find you.
Yeah, you should be able to find me as Saz Ketchup. While we're doing that, I'm going to continue on. The next place, California Highway. It's a road track again. I'm liking the road tracks. Of course, Monaco was one of those amazing ones. This is another one which I thought was particularly nice. We're going to change out the Caterham. It's an American track. We should go for try an American car on here. I don't know if we've got anything that is actually open top American and non-Formula or indie based. So we've got Fords. Oh, Mustang. Unfortunately, it's a fastback. Well, not unfortunately that it's a fastback, but I do like convertible roadsters and stuff like that. We've got more modern cars. I think it's easier for me at the moment to actually have some of the older cars, but some of these are like amazing cars. Honda, no, KTM, Lamborghini, Luger, Mini, Mitsubishi, Nissan. I'm thinking either a Ford.
Hank Nyan Hewish says, okay, I am starting Project Cars 2 now.
Okay. Right, I'm going to take a quick gander in this one there. And let's see if you were able to add. Right, I'm going to start this off so we can have a look at this place. in this Mustang.
Hank Nyan Hewish says, "What is your name-y?" Hank Nyan Hewish says, "Name."
It is South Ketchup. It is on there as South Ketchup. You should hopefully be able to find South Ketchup. They don't have something else on there, do they? Nope. Nope. It shouldn't have anything else on there, just the South Ketchup side. Right. So here we are, Ford Mustang. Just going to do this one, and then we may be doing a bit of an online, which would be cool. Wow. This is a beast. Hear that that V8. It's just that low rumble. Oh, sorry BMW, out of the way. Sorry, not sorry BMW. That was the deal. Oh. Come on. And across. Oh no, this car just wants to go in a straight line. Race control, whatever. That's okay for now. We're just showing off against AIs. Oh.
Hank Nyan Hewish says, "I am in game waiting for you now. I look for Ford Mustang, but I don't see it in the lobbies."
Ah, right. Let's see. If you're in... Tell you what I need to do is, if I go and exit out of here, if you want to create a lobby or something that you can control, and I'm going to switch across to the caterum. We can both do caterums, and we can both then start it up. I'll go back to there.
Hank Nyan Hewish says, "Okay."
Oh, sometimes this does this to me. My frame rate's just gone to hell. Okay, let's see. So I'm going to be looking for track.
Hank Nyan Hewish says, or give your Steam name.
My Steam name is South Ketchup. Literally is South Ketchup. Oh, I don't see that track. I haven't tried to create something before. Oh, I'm getting frame problems.
Hank Nyan Hewish says, okay.
Oh, no, I don't want to be in that. Right. If I create an online event, you can maybe find it. So I'm going to say, hey, I want to create a custom event. Host settings. Something is going weird. And I do not know what, but it's not. Oh, I don't want to have to restart streams. No, I've got some major problems happening frame-wise. This is not good. I'm going to have to restart this, definitely. Give me a moment. That stabilized my frame rate out. Steam was being not wanting to play nice.
Hank Nyan Hewish says, no problem. Hank Nyan Hewish says, my name is Boldenstein.
Okay. Right. There's a few that was called bold in Steam, I'm afraid. So it's harder to find you. But anyhow, if I try and create an event, just want to see. There we go. There, cars, Caterham, laps 6. Real time summer. Weather slots clear. Standing. If you want to give we'll just put it for 4 just as a thing. Maximum grid size 2. Fill with AI. Skill level doesn't matter. If I say start on that, there we go. So mine is actually there in there. So
Hank Ryan Hewish says, "Got you in Steam."
Okay.
Hank Ryan Hewish says, "Friend invited you." Okay. Let's try this. So, I've not done this part here. Ready up. Caterham, can I invite? Oh! Is it starting already? Okay. Qualifying. I need to try and invite you. Ooh. Add a diddling. Hang on a moment. This is... Oh. I can't see whether I'm getting an invite because of, obviously I'm in different things here, so let me just give you a second because that's going to probably have gone on my... Yeah. Okay. Just a second. Okay, that's great. Hello. Hello, can you hear me? No, anyhow. Should be able to hear me there. That's kind of weird going there, but there is a lobby out here waiting.
let's try and go to the online lobby, and I can invite you then. Hopefully. Exit. Roster. Invite. How do we invite somebody? I've not done this here before, so it's not happening. Oh, come on. It's not letting me. Right. Should be able to stop that there.
Okay, take your time to get the tyres and brakes warmed up, get a feel for the track, and see what you make of the car setup.
Hank Nyan Hewish says, you can invite me.
Yeah, I was trying to do that. It wouldn't let me. I can't actually exit this game now. There we go. Exit. Right, let's try this again. Oh, so creating an online event. We've got that in. We've got that. Opponent settings. Say start.
Hank Nyan Hewish says, okay.
And when I
Hank
click
Nyan
the
Hewish
invite,
says, it's hard.
oh, why is it? I can't set the invite apparently. It's really, really weird. I'm trying to invite, and it's race. You should hopefully be able to find it as well, though. But it just won't let me. Ah! Now we've got somebody else. Do you want to try and find it? So there's only one space left. Hurry, try and find. Because I can't get it to do the invite. Why does an invite? I'm pressing the button.
Hank Nyan Hewish says, it's strange.
Yes, I had over invite. It doesn't let me go to the top, and then when I get the whole thing. But you should hopefully be able to find me online there, because it's open lobby. And there's still one place, and there's one other person here, so 3 of us could be interesting.
Hank Nyan Hewish says, okay, I try.
Fingers crossed. Come on. Make it, Hank.
Hank Nyan Hewish says, I get a lot of servers.
Sort by track, and then hopefully you should be able to find it.
Hank Nyan Hewish says, okay.
You got it? No, not yet. Oh, what's going on? Okay, that was weird. Hopefully you can do.
Hank Nyan Hewish says, it does not work.
That is really weird. Right, I'm going to try something.
Hank Nyan Hewish says, we do it another time.
Hang on. Yeah. Yeah, we'll try and do that another time. But, yeah, that's really weird that it's not. It's really, really weird that it's not.
Hank Nyan Hewish says, okay.
Right, I'm going to have a race with this person though anyway. Because they've been waiting, so vote to start. We're ready. It's a shame we couldn't find it. We'll try and sort this invite thing out.
Hank Nyan Hewish says, it's strange.
We will try and sort that out. I tried to do a join to your game thing there as well.
Hank Nyan Hewish says, but I got you on Steam so it will come.
Yeah.
We need you to get some heat into the tires on this outlet.
This will be my first online multiplayer.
Alex Hale says, hi.
Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. And if you can't tell, we actually have a bit of multiplayer going on here. So, could be interesting. Trying to get some heat into the tyres.
about you?
Yeah, it's been a good one. We've got to the end of the going through all the tracks, and we're just going over some favourites basically. And this is a favourite, and we're trying to play that with viewers. Let's see if we can catch them. They're way away.
Alex Hale says, why is the invite list on?
Can you see the invite list? Oh.
Alex Hale says, yeah.
Just a second. Ah, Steam. This is what Steam does to you. That is really weird. This is something that obviously it shouldn't be doing. Is it off now?
Alex Hale says, no.
Oh, that's really annoying. This is not good to do while streaming then. Oh, this is going to destroy my stream. Do that. I can't shake it. It's just gone on there. Oh, that is really annoying. What's going on? Right, I'll have to close that down. Sorry, just 1 second then. You see me rather big. Oh, that's scary. Racing. Sorry, I've got to quit out of that. That's really not good. Oh. This is an XSplit thing where it's gone, oh, I'm going to show stuff. Oh, this is not good.
Says, maybe it's my fault I tried to Vinek bin Steam, sorry.
Ah. Oh. I cannot. Ah. It's put it to the desktops. Has that got rid of it? I think it's because it tries to pop the invites and everything onto my first monitor, which is where it takes the game from. And now my frame rate has just gone to all hell. Right, that's got that bit. Okay. We're somewhat back on track.
That guy Swill VR says, "Nice shirt. I just noticed it."
Yes, this is Quill from Moss. Okay, my frame rate has completely gone off the deep end, and the people that are probably in here are probably annoyed at waiting. Oh, wow, I can't. No, that is like sickness inducing. I think if I do
Alex Hale says, "It's better, thank you."
Oh. Okay, my frame rate is returning. Okay. I'll have to be more organised and try offline races at some point, or should I say off-stream racing. Oh, I do love this track though. And again into... Oh! Oh! It's a handful. So, lessons learned, because it wants to pop invites and everything under the main game window, they show up on top of the main game window, which is not ideal. Have to do some organising around that to get this working, obviously, on stream in the future, if we're to do any multiplayer, which would be really cool, no doubt. Oh ho ho. Oh, I kind of feel like just looking at some of the scenery, because it's beautiful. Right, I need to get my head back in gear after that. Oh, I totally messed up there. So qualifying is complete. We'll actually have a proper race. And I'll be starting at the back. And we'll see how I do in my first ever online race in .25 seconds. Oh, my back. This while drinking. Remember, drinking and driving is only a thing in VR. Nowhere else. Qualifying session is over. We're ready for a race to begin. Wow, that guy's internet is terrible. Continue. Ready.
Good start, good start.
Should concentrate on my race, not on theirs. That's an important thing, I believe.
Hank Ryan Hewish says, we will source it out for a later time. I got you on Steam now, so it will be alright. Have fun now, I will watch and enjoy it.
Oh, cool, dude. Oh. We've taken him. We're in the lead. Oh, that was a bad move. Ah! We can catch him. We can catch him. We have to be careful of this bit. And we made it. Oh, yes. Come on. Over the bridge. That was okay. Got to keep it together. It's squelching on the fifth and then back it off into third. Back up into fourth. All the little jumps.
Hank Ryan Hewish, thanks for following.
Oh, cheers for the sub, dude. We're on our way. We will make 1K one day. Maybe not soon, but some point and for the rest of our lives.
Gap to P2, just 1 second. Keep the pressure on. Great job.
We need to catch up with that other guy. Oh, and again. That was a quick way round. Oh, that was lucky. Unlucky for the guy behind me. Lucky for the guy in front. Oh yeah. Come on. Where's this other guy? We're still chasing after the lead. Made okay around there. Could have been a little faster, I think. Nice sideways part there. That is good fun. Oh, that bump. Speed up for this, and we just got to aim for getting through here nice and clean. And there it is, right by that pub. And it's up here that I keep on messing around. I don't want to mess up again. There it is, that's better. Not that much better. Ooh, I lost something there. I've lost the front of my car. Come on. Yes! It's such a pleasure to drive this.
Great first sector. That's your best split time so far.
Oh, he kind of got me there. Oh, that bumps so much. Oh. get across to the left here so we can come up through 4th, shoot that straight in and across. Got to watch out for this bit, which is where I mess up constantly. Cross the bridge. Oh no, 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 no. Oh cool, that was careful. That was so close.
Your personal best. Great job.
I messed up the gears there. Oh. I do love the way this car handles. It's a joy going like that 4-wheel slide around some of these corners. Oh.
Tank 9.
And here we come.
Yes, it is.
Shoot that through at 4th, just by the pub. And then we've got to watch this. Oh. I think this is going to be my final one. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Going to be my last one for the night though, because now my back is actually starting to... Oh, there goes the bonnet. Oh, my back is starting to actually feel pain at the moment. Severe damage. Oh yeah, the steering rack's gone. How many laps we got? 5 of 6. Oh, that's such a shame. Can they repair something? Repair. Haha. It's going to take a long time for them to repair. The other guy's going to be finished by the time this happens. Oh. Need to grab this.
Tank 9 Hewish. says, damage on is hard.
Yeah. It's such a shame. That was just the last lap. Well, last 2 laps I got a little bit of damage. Where is the other guy? He's finished. It's my first online game, so I am gonna finish.
Ready? Go! Go!
Oh, someone's got an alpha back there. And there. Is it? No? No, it's Renault. I thought it was an alpha. Right, I've got to complete that. But well done that guy for winning. I messed up. Such a shame. But at different points there it was good. It was good fun. Oh. Off the grass. Yes. I don't get to fully complete it. But nonetheless, I feel pretty good about that. That wasn't too bad. Oh. Right. I'm going to exit there. But, yes. That was, for me, very good. I'm at a point tonight where my back is starting to go, ow! Because I've been in the race seat for quite a while. I'm not sure how long we've been on stream.
Says, you finished, good for you. Hope to race with you someday.
Take care. Thanks for joining the stream and for joining in, and we'll try and do this and hopefully do some online races at some other point as well. I've still got a lot to learn in this game, but that track, it's fun with a little caterer, definitely good fun. We'll have to set up how we do that at some point. But 3.5 hours now, it's quite a lot. So, I'm going to close up the stream for now. Thank you all for joining, everybody who joined. This has been the sort of like the 4th part of my Project Cars 2 in VR, learning the tracks or discovering the tracks stream. there's more to come. Some online racing, some more tracks to sort of like get into deeper, discovering more of the cars and everything else. Hopefully, at another point, I'll also get my pedal cam working so that my feet will appear over there. That way, yeah. So that my feet will appear over there so you can see what I'm trying to do with the pedals, because I do actually have the clutch set on manual, and I tend to even, with that sequential little Caterham, which I can't believe it's sequential and not full manual, I still use the clutch with it. But yeah, so thanks to everybody who joined on chat. Heck, we'll see you at some point for some online game, and everybody else who joined, Alex, tons of other people. Who we got? So we've got that guy Will. He's got an account as well, YouTube. More PlayStation stuff.
See you soon.
Take care. Great Tantrum. Again, another streamer. Then we've got Polish Paul dropped in. Your PSVR dude. He's got loads of info on well, news constantly. If you haven't heard of Polish Paul, check him out. Who else we got? GT Game Tag. There's a list of different people that you can look up who stream VR, mostly PSVR. But for now, for me, if you haven't subscribed or you haven't done the thumbs up, do the thumbs up, and there's a subscription button that's going to end up being over there if you're watching on a replay, and there'll be a video up like there, and there'll be another video that'll be up there. And until then, remember, it's only safe to drink and drive while you're in VR.